Texas. Rosa, you talked to the Texas Agriculture Commissioner, a Trump supporter through and through, about how he disagrees with the president's plan. What did you learn?
He definitely disagrees. Anna, have you ever been to a livestock show? Well, this is what the barn looks like. There are people from all over the world here to see these beauties. You're absolutely right. I spoke with Trump's man in Texas. That's what Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller says that he calls himself. He says he agrees with President Trump on just about everything, but he says he draws the line on one thing, and that is the importing of beef from Argentina. He says that he sent the White House a 5-point plan that includes opening federal lands to grazing and tax credits. But at the top of that list was one thing, and that thing alone was the message to the president: do not import beef from Argentina. Take a listen.
Obviously, not in full agreement with bringing the beef in from Argentina. I think that's a mistake. I think that's the first time I've ever disagreed with Donald Trump. But as a former legislator and as an elected official, when people come with me with problems, I said, well, okay, I understand the problem. What's the solution? So that's what I did. I went to Donald Trump. I contacted Susie Wiles and Stephen Miller and said, look, here's the problem. Y'all are trying to solve it in the wrong way. Here's some suggestions how it might work better. And they took one of my suggestions and opened up federal grazing land. So hopefully down the road, maybe there's some tax credits, for the farmer that will hold back some replacement livestock. Maybe we will open up the border and bring in some Mexican cattle. I think it's better to bring it in on the hoof and let them eat our grain and go through our trucking system and through our processing plants and let our workers. That's growing. That's the American first program that Trump's trying to promote.
Now, Miller says that if the U.S. does import beef from Argentina, that could drop the price of hamburger meat by 20 to 30 cents. Now, Anna, I want you to look at this video together with me, because if you had any doubt that Sid Miller is Trump's man in Texas, take a look at these boots that he has for President Trump. They have the seal of the president and also 45 and 47 embroidered on them. Anna, back to you.
Interesting interview there, Rosa. Thank you for bringing us that reporting. And I love your belt buckle, by the way. Looking good there at the livestock show.
Texas girl.
That's right. Through and through. Up next, Congress wants to hear what